Taxi drivers in Brisbane say proposed audio recordings in cabs won't be enough to stop a wave of violence against them. An attack this morning on a 70-year-old cabbie has prompted calls for mandatory sentencing.
Assaults on taxi drivers and damage to their cabs have become all too common. In the latest incident, a driver directed to a quiet street was punched in the face and slashed with a knife by a fare-evading passenger.
You think, well, thank goodness it wasn't me. You feel sorry for the person it's happened to, but you're just grateful because it's just like Russian roulette.
Night drivers, they are not very safe. Every day we hear some stories about somebody being bashed.
In a bid to increase security, the government is planning to introduce audio recording in cabs next year.
The cameras have been in place since 2005, may be inadequate in terms of providing evidence about what did happen.
The Transport Workers Union wants an even greater deterrent.
Northern Territory just introduced 3 months mandatory sentencing for these cowardly attacks, and we're calling for the same thing.
Cabbies too say it'll take more than cameras and audio recordings to make them feel safe.
There were some suggestions there should be screens in between, and some of the suggestion was the driver should be paid up front.
Anybody who's on drugs or out of their brain on booze or whatever, they couldn't care less if Cecil B. DeMills was in the bonnet with a full film crew. They're still going to go off their brain and bash the cabbie up.
The risks of driving a taxi. Kim Lyle, ABC News.